evening, everyone, or good afternoon. I always get mixed up afternoon and evening. Welcome back, everyone, to another Train Sim World free live stream. We're on the East Coastway. We're going to drive from Eastbourne over to Brighton, and then from Brighton we're going to go up to Victoria. Don't know if we'll do Southern or Gatwick. We'll see. Yeah, not too sure which TOC we'll do first. Anyway, so we got in the chat. We've got True, Simon, David, Quicko. We're already going to do VML. Ethan, CRG, Max. He's got everything nice. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everyone's all well. Hello, E16. Is this our train coming in here? No, I thought, yeah, this is the Hastings one coming in here. So our one should be just behind. Here's the other unit, 434. Unfortunately, it is the old 377, so it's not the best. I really do hope that they update it at some point. They've been sort of talking about it for, well, since BML. I mean, that's going to be 2 years soon, and East Coastway still has this 377, which is just... we're going to be driving it here, we're not passing it. Hey, Ethan, welcome to Standard Class. That's very nice of you. I mean, in general, very biased, but I do hope this route does get a massive upgrade at some point. It's just, I don't know, UK, South East, Southern. I mean, that's got to be, like, straight away upgrade. It'll be fantastic to see this going to Orr. I mean, technically, the East Coastway ends at Hastings, but, I mean, the electric services end at Orr, so it just makes sense. Hey, Joe, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, yeah, I better turn off that as well so it doesn't go funny. How's that sound, Joe? East Coastway upgraded. Gotta love an Electro Star. More Electro Stars. Well, not more, but more things to drive it. Hello, Fanat. I'll let this drive. Come on, hurry up. Do your thing. I'm getting. Ooh. That's an interesting new uniform. Come on. We're going to be driving this. So we've got 405. With all the layers being there. Yeah, it would be great to see East Coastway redone. I've still got my fingers crossed. There we go. Good to hear, Joe. Good to hear. Let's do that. I don't know why. Oh, it sounded like the door. Oh, doors. Yeah, hang on. It sounded like the doors had been shut. Let's do that, and we'll get that off, and then we'll switch ends. Lovely. Alright, run to the other end. Only 4 coaches. Hampden Park, Polegate, Glyne, Lewis. Don't be Molescombe, don't be Molescombe. Yes. On the Brighton Mainline, you always get 405. Oh, nice. Hello, Pep. Yeah, I'm alright. How are you? That one's off. Let's quickly get this one all set up. There we go. Feels weird because I was only doing this the other... No, Friday night, yeah. Well, not driving, but doing the doors in here, which was good fun. My doors are already open, that's fine. Let's get the DRA on. Oh, that's why. It's because the master key's on the other side. Still keyed on. So first you drove a 313 from the depot to Brighton, now you're driving a 377. Nice. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I don't know if we'll do a 377 or 387 on the way up. Hang on, no. Oh, yeah, I know why. It's because on the old 377 the DRA is isolated, so that's why it hasn't lit up. Hello, Zavia. Yes, some good routes. Yeah, that's why we've got the DRA fuse, which is a bit different on the Brighton Mainline one. You don't have to do it on there. I don't think you do. There you go, that's lit up. Hello, Joseph. How are you? How you doing? Right, let's get the door shut. It is time. Signal is a single yellow. And next station stop will be Hampden Park. Let's go. Been a busy few days recently, especially chasing after 2 Merseyrail Peps, which lit. Oh, blimey. They've already left, have they? Stranded at Shrewsbury. Oh. Stranded halfway then. Hello, Patricia. It has gone quick, Joseph. Yeah, much appreciated. I was actually in Eastbourne the other day. Well, last week I was in Eastbourne. Not actually getting out the station. I was just on the train at Eastbourne. Went down to Hastings and back along, which was cool. Hello, Ladybird. You're playing on Xbox Cloud. What's the Xbox Cloud like? Is it any good? Hello, Superstat. That's where I'm all good. Out we go. Oh my god. All good. Why don't they merge both routes? Well, this route's a lot older, so it would be yeah, it's quite an old route, this one, and it's set a few years back as well, so a few years after, and a few years before BML. Hello, Ray Place. So yeah, I can't see this being merged with the BML. I just don't see the point. A lot of work for little gain, really. I mean, next gen consoles, it takes what, 5 seconds to load out. Shh, CRG. Shh. Hello, Abnormal. It should be shut, Si. Yeah, it's all shut. So we've got double yellow. Let's get that up. That's alright, Joseph. How was your birthday in the end? Was it good? Can do. Off we go. And also, there's a little miniature railway in this park as well. I think it went round that little lake there. I remember seeing it, thinking, oh, that's nice. Yeah, little miniature railway down to the right. How are we getting on with the 700s? How we get them on the Brighton Mainline? That would be cool. But then I think, yeah, it's just, it would blow up the route. How do you move the UI? Hold the pause button. We're playing on PlayStation, yeah, PS5. I don't know if I even have, I don't think I have East Coastway on the Xbox. So, we're on here. And this is Hampden Park. Feels weird, we've got the old skybox on as well. Nice and careful as we have got a red at the end. That's green now, that's fine then. There we go. There's along here, it used to be 8 coaches. But it's not anymore. So I still have the they still have the what's the word I'm thinking of? Yeah, sort of still want to go zoom into stations at top of speed, but so yeah, we're only 4 coaches. Yeah, we can get a flyby. Oh, nice. So you went to the ball pit after. Alright, nice. Oh, was it pet? That's not good. Let me Polegate next. Right, let's go. What's it leaving? A little flyby shot. Ish. Level crossing shot. It's quite nice actually. There you go. Do the horn. There you go, a little bit of a horn. You're going to London on August the 21st and Hastings on August the 23rd. Nice. So you're going to be going, or well, you could go either way really. You could go down the southeast mainline, then the 1066, or well, southern down the BML and then East Coastway. What way are you gonna go? The green train or the blue train? So that goes off towards Bexhill, Hastings, or that goes up that way, and even Ashford, which is quite a long way away. I was wondering that if we saw a turbo star at some point, would we see it on this route, on this section between Brighton and Eastbourne? Because realistically, sadly, the turbo stars don't run to Brighton anymore. Another bloody service cut from Brighton. Been a few years now, actually. So yeah, the Ashford service starts at Eastbourne now. But as this route is set a few years back, I wonder if they would sort of do an older timetable for this, and you could have the turbo star on this route. Nice, Ethan. Hello, David. You want to try a non-UK route? Do you think the Boston route's great? It's a rush hour route. You got the Acela, which is separate DLC on it. Yeah, the Boston Sprint is well, the NEC Boston Providence is great. It's not my favourite US route, but it's certainly a good one, especially with the upgrades it's had recently-ish. Can't wait for Dovetail Direct. I wonder what it's going to be. Is it going to be like a roadmap stream or something? But like a more juiced up roadmap stream. What was the reason for that? I think it was overcrowding. So they're only a little, 3-car train? Or 3-coach train, and Brighton on the way to Ashford. I guess people saw that and they were like, I'm getting on that. So I think they stopped it because it was overcrowding. Bit of a shame though, because it means you have to change at Eastbourne. It's not just easy, get on, all the way to Ashford, nice. Lovely, and then to Polegate. Am I streaming tomorrow? No. Not tomorrow. Well, ish, David, ish. I haven't been to a game in absolutely years, but I'll keep it up there anyway. Would be cool to get like a TSW one or something, wouldn't it, to get that up there? Or something. A Class 66 in BR blue colour, oh, that'd be an interesting one to see. Busy here at Polegate. Well, it's diesel, the Marshlink. So they couldn't be an Electro Star. I suppose you could double up the Turbo Star. That'll be 6 coaches. Bit of a shame though, Brighton used to have quite a lot of sort of cool long distance services. Now, sort of, well, not anymore. Used to get the Great Western service, which went all the way up to, what was it, Bristol, Cardiff, Great Marvin. I think they like switched around all the time. What was it like? I think was it Cardiff or Bristol? Used to get that, cut that. That's gone now. Used to have the cross country service to Manchester. That's gone. Been gone ages. Get the door shut. Nice pet. Right, it is Glyn next. Nice Permian. Well, let me know when you do, and I'll give it a go. I think it's going to be on ATS, isn't it? Bristol. They always used to change it around here. Bristol, Cardiff, Great Marvin. A 6-car total will look odd though. Actually, no, that wouldn't be really any good having that actually, because then the short platform was past all, and obviously on the turbo side you can't walk through. So if you're on the wrong bit, you'd be trapped. So that might be why they didn't do 6 coaches. Coastway 465. Twin brother was Avia. Alex, how are you? Come on, train, speed up. Bit of a grade out of it. So we're not going to stop at Berwick or Moulscombe, which is good. It's always annoying when you get one of the slow ones, which stops at, well, both of them. So we get to go straight the way through. And once we get to Brighton, we're either do a 387 or a 377. Not sure yet. What do you guys think? A 387 or a 377? Once we get to Brighton. American Truck Sim or ETS. Tough one. That is a tough one. I mean, I don't know. American Truck. I prefer American Truck Sim. It's fast. It's big. Everything's bigger in it, and everything's faster in it. Then ETS is a tough one, really. Go with your gut feeling, Patricia. How nice, Permian. Italics. How nice, very nice, Ethan. Yeah, 377, 377. I've seen 2 377s and 1 387. Or we could do a 38. It might actually be at this time. We could do a 387 service, but it's actually a southern service. They do that at rush hour, so might be able to do that. Hello, Daniel. How are you? If not, we're just going to 377. That would be cool. E60, big mighty US loco. Not too far along to Berwick. What's everyone been up to though today? Didn't stream yesterday, and then I went out yesterday, so I did say I might stream a bit on Saturday, but yeah, I went out in the end. And I got back quite late because I missed the last train back to where I live, so I had to get a bus. How to do it for it? Do you like the look of what? How to do a Southern 387 service? Basically, just the longer. Go onto the timetable and look for the longer length time services. You were in a shop today, quickly. You've been having a barbecue. Nice, Joshua. So it's probably not the best weather, but better than yesterday. It's been horrible out there, isn't it? Not nice. Any news about upcoming DLCs? Absolutely nothing. Been really quiet for quite a while now, actually. I mean, what was the last release? The last release was the 700, so it's been almost a month already. Wow. Yeah, there's been nothing over the course of the month. But I suppose we are sort of working towards the summer update now, aren't we? They do go quite, yeah, quite a bit of a journey, innit? I mean, from Brighton to Cambridge, Brighton, Bedford, Horsham, Peterborough, they go quite a way. And obviously all the way out to Rainham as well. Oh, nice, Permian. Yeah, sort of a summer break, Josh, isn't it? The only new DLC that is coming is the US livery pack. Nice pet. Yeah, we're on the East Coastway at the moment. Quite an old route on TSW. And when it first got announced, when it first got teased, I was like, no way, surely not. But yeah, it's been out since December 2019. So yeah, almost 4 years. Starting to rain on your service. Hello, crazy dude. How are you? Nice pet. Well, I suppose probably not so nice. Yes, yeah, I think someone mentioned that, the Skyhook sort of heritage pack, or whatever it's going to be. You saw a London North Western Railway go past Milton Keynes for crew, nice. You went past Brighton today. Oh, you went to New Brighton today. Oh, nice. That's New Brighton. Where's that? There's an All Brighton, isn't there? Or is a New Liverpool way? Or was that New Brighton? Oh, 4 hours and 45 minutes for a scenario. Wow, what scenario was that? I'm guessing probably an American freight route one. But you're dawdling along at about 15 miles an hour for too long. Nice, Alex. Yeah, not too far along to Glide. Hello, sup from the Keys. How you doing? How's the weather like over there? Probably nice and sunny, just perfect. Still remember the excitement for the Brighton Mainline. Oh, it was great, wasn't it? And the best route announcement. BML, yeah. Oh, that was good. Hello, Ken Carrot. That's why I see you back so soon. How you doing? Yeah, BML was like the peak of train sim world. I mean, I suppose it is in a way. I mean, it's still like the busiest. Yeah, still the busiest route. Probably the one with like the most hype. Yeah, BML was the peak. Has anything? I mean, yeah, sort of UK route wise, has anything topped BML? I mean, South Eastern High Speed, obviously that's a very good route as well. But it's not BML though, is it? Well, there is a 700 on there, and the 700 probably on the BML at some point. So, fingers crossed. I mean, rush hour was sort of the peak of train sim world. I mean, the routes on there were fantastic. What was the German route for rush hour? Oh yeah, Navicular. Yeah, rush hour was the peak of train sim world. I mean, the routes, yeah, superb. I mean, Riesa Dresden, which is still a really, really good German. I mean, the amount of trains you get on it as well. Boston Providence, fantastic route, and you've also got the Acela on it now, and the BML. Fair enough, quicker. Yeah, South Eastern High Speed's better quality wise, and obviously it has basically every single train that runs on it now. You missed Prime Rush Hour. BML's better. Here comes the jokes again. I don't know, Quicko. Don't think so. Well, I think they said they're going to work on some sort of optimization patch for Munich to Augsburg first, because that's holding back the 420, which is fair enough, as the 420 has been waiting to come out since 2020. So I think they mentioned they're going to be working on that first, and then it's got to be the BML after that, hasn't it? Hello, Crazy Dash. How are you? Birmingham Cross City is the best UK route, I'd say, of this year. Sort of DLC wise, it's fantastic. It's the complete package. Although here's something. What about an Electrostar subclass pack? Everybody loves an Electrostar. So how about the different 375s and different 377s? Well, I suppose it won't be Southeastern, so different 375 variants. There's Manda, welcome in. Did they run there in real life, Crazy Dash? I can't remember the reason for it not being in when it first came out, the 101. Oh no, because it wasn't for Munich to Augsburg, it was for Hubstrecker, Rhine Rue. Yeah, maybe at some point. Good to hear, Crazy Dash, I'm alright. Coming up to Clapham Junction. There'll be plenty. Alright, okay. Train tomorrow needs to go forward to Unreal Engine 5. Could last gen have Unreal Engine 5? It's the big thing at last bloody gen. Hello, Haroon. I think it's still gonna be quite a while yet until we do see last gen drops. It's only here on last gen. And obviously people means money. So if they drop last gen, there's obviously going to be quite a decrease in money. So I don't blame them for keeping last gen on for now. Sounds good, Crazy Dash. Southeastern High Speed is the best UK route because it has the Class 700. It is a very good route because, yep, it does have the 700. But then BML also has a 700 at some point. Fingers crossed. I'm just very biased towards the BML though. I go on it a lot, and it's, well, my local main line. So, and down to 20. Nice E60. Would you go to Ensign bus running day? Ensign bus. I've heard of that before. When is it? Where is it? Good, Joseph. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow actually. There is, yeah, there's a lot of last gen users. I reckon it'll still be another sort of couple of years yet, until sort of the majority of players are on next gen. But I mean, next gen consoles are still quite a bit, aren't they? I suppose obviously with, you know, cost of living and stuff, I doubt people will invest in next gen. Well, it will be less. So yeah, I think it will still be quite a while off until it's just next gen only. Then yeah, there's lots of players still on last gen, and lots of players means money, which is fair enough. What's the best route in Train Sim World 3? Nidital Barn. That's the best one quality wise. That route is just superb. There is not a single thing wrong with Nidital Barn. I mean, maybe if I lived in Stockheim I'd probably, oh, that's not right, but yeah, that is like the perfect route. I don't know. What are you guys' What's your favourite route on Train Sim World, or at least well, not your favourite? What do you think is the best route on Train Sim World? What like just can't be made better? Yeah, Cross City is brilliant. That's the best UK route this year. And if Joe's still there, I'm pretty certain is it a Joe B timetable? Or influenced by Joe B. Nice skin carrot. I know, I'm very shocked, Superstar. I'm very shocked. I would have almost fainted because of it. I mean, how on earth is Through Flames and Fire, a bloody US freight route, which is the most boring things ever? How is that the most played scenario? Obviously, I'll still play US freight routes, but not a lot. Right, Now, we do have a red light, but as this is an older route, once we shut the doors, it might turn green. Oh, we'll wait a little bit longer. Welcome back, Joe. I don't know if you're watching the quiz live stream, Joe, but yeah, Through Flames and Fire, the US freight route Cajon Pass was the most played scenario. And the other option was high speed run on Southeastern, and then a German one, LZB, I think. I was like, how on earth has that got the most plays? But even I haven't played it. Hello, here you go. I missed half the stream. East Coastway for you. Played it in the original Train Sim World and has good scenery. It would look better on TOD4. Exactly, Jay. But apparently the US does have the biggest market for Train Sim World. But I suppose there's, what, 300 million people living there, so... Hello, Samuel. Oh, here we go. Here comes the 313. Sadly, they're now gone. 313s don't run anymore. They've been sent to the graveyard. Very sad. You love Great Western Express is a good route. I mean, it's an old route, but it's still pretty decent. That's alright, Samuel. Hello, Double Spider. I know about conference then. There. What do you mean, raid players? beautiful looking train, isn't it? Yeah, exactly, Joe. I was thinking high speed run. I mean, there's no chance it's going to be Clapham Pass. But no, it was somehow. No point closing the doors until the signal is clear. You know, there could be another train or something. Great Western's your favourite route. No, it's good. And you've also got, well, you've got Diesel Legends on there as well, which is decent if you like your old BR stuff. I'll see you 60. Yeah, Elizabeth line would be cool. But I don't know, it's tough. Yeah, Elizabeth line would be cool. But through the core as well, sort of just Great Western. So sort of just, I don't know, Paddington low level and Paddington high level to Reading, or maybe even further. Then you would have to have Heathrow Airport. I don't think that could be. Yeah, if the Great Western Mainline was done, I don't think that could be missed out. Because the amount of Heathrow Express, so yeah, Elizabeth Line, or Heathrow Connect, if it was set a few years back. Yeah, it would have to be Heathrow. That'd be a nice run as well. Sort of 25 minutes, half hour. Through the core Crazy Dash, but not the sort of, well, Great Western Mainline bit. A line with a beautifully modelled Crawley station would be great. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind that line. That line would be very nice to see. Went for a mental. Yeah, I mean, it was 5 years ago. That's basically constantly playing Great Western. Would be tricky, yeah. I think someone said Heathrow. Was it Heathrow? They're a bit funny about it or something. Maybe that was a sort of a made-up thing. Maybe, yeah, I don't know, a rumour. West Coastway, that would be cool. Do you mean Littlehaven or Littlehampton, Jay? But yeah, West Coast would be cool. Or even the Arun Valley line, Mid-Sussex line, which comes off at Three Bridges, Crawley, Horsham, all that way. I think I did, Jackie. Yes, no, I did. You made, was it a Brighton livery on Bus Sim? It's quite cool. Trans-Pennine Express route badly. I have a good route terminating at Nebworth. Yeah, Littlehampton, that would be cool. Brighton, Littlehampton. Is that about 20 miles? Or if we go the full hog, down to Portsmouth. Exciting. We need the whole southern network. I'm raising my hand. Yep. Get it all in. American truck, Euro truck, the same price on sale. If you've got enough, get both, I'd say. But if you're just going for one, it's tough, really. I mean, ETS is good, but then the quality isn't really consistent. You know, you go from the UK to Spain or UK to, and it's a big difference. But on ATS, it's more consistent, the quality between areas. I don't know, tough for it. I mean, I'd probably go for ATS as everything's bigger and faster. New French route, that'd be cool. Sheffield to Leeds on the is that the Penistone line? How many miles is that? SWR, that would be cool. Or even Southwest Trains. I don't know what would be easier to get. Who do I prefer out of the 5 big bus operators? That would be Go Ahead. Metro Bus, Brighton and Hove. Yeah. No need for caps, but yes, a very good course. West Coast Mainline, yeah, that would be cool. Although which part though? As you said, that's a sort of tough bit. What part? Personally, I think the West Coast Mainline South is boring. But that's just me. I'm sure people would absolutely love it. I prefer the East Coast Mainline. Maybe, Joe. I suppose they didn't for the Isle of Wight 2022, but then did Rivet even ask for it? I mean, it's only a tiny little route. Hello, Gavin. How are you? You're in... I don't know how to say that place, but nice. A Desiro. We've got a Desiro. Got a Desiro City. 700. I'm going step 3 for this because it's on quite a steep gradient here, or at least going down. So you've got to be quite careful. Nice King Carrot. She's the Amanda designed them. I'm coming a bit too slow now. Oh, we're not. Oh, nice, Gavin. Good, Gavin. I'm alright. Yeah, this is Falmer, not Fulmer, as Newcastle fans call it, Fulmer. Watford DC line is probably an easy route to make because it could connect with the Bakerloo from Queen's Park to Harrow, and if we got the 378 DLC, that could run on Wolston High platforms. That would be cool. I suppose it would make sense to have the Watford DC, wouldn't it, with West Coast Mainline South? I mean, yeah, if you own the Bakerloo line, you get the 72 stock bits and bobs. The Bakerloo stuff. Already had it, Quicko Bangers and Mash. You're in Ireland for 2 weeks, nice. And that route builder has added to Train Sim World 3. I mean, yeah, probably for PC. I mean, imagine a route builder on console, how hard that would be to put in. I could see it happening on PC, but not on console. And I wouldn't blame them for just it being on PC. I mean, is there really much point having a route builder on console? Which is going to be really hard to put in, and I would say probably the majority of sort of route builders are probably on PC. West Coast Mainline and the New Haven line. No, the New Haven line would be cool. Or did you not like the New Haven line? Oh yeah, good old Bangers and Mash. You're in 2 weeks. I thought you said you were for 2 weeks. Now in 2 weeks. Oh, you've been in Ireland for 2 weeks already. Maybe. Very nice. So enough to at Moleskin, which is good. New Haven line's bit. Wow. What about the Hudson line, Crazy Dash? What about that? Almost anything third rail, New York, take it. About 71, 72 there. Whoops. Do I play Cajon Pass? I don't. Not a lot. I think the last time we played it was probably when Train Sim 3 released. No, no, it was when the expansion pack came out for the SD70 ACE on there, I think. That's when I last did it. It just fell asleep. Well, the Cajon Pass ain't bad though. I mean, it's quite a fast route, but there's still sort of slow bits. Nice Crazy Dash. Yeah, anything third rail. I mean, anything New York, I'll take. I mean, not that I'm not going to take anything else, but yeah, New York third rail, fantastic. New York's a great place for trains. For you, US routes are quite boring. Freight routes or passenger routes or both? Middle of nowhere driving. I respect people who do actually enjoy US freight routes. If you enjoy US freight routes, you have my respect. The mentality to sit through 3 hours of 20 miles an hour. You won't have it. Now we'll do US freight at some point again. What's my favourite UK TOC? Can I say Southern? I'm saying Southern. Or GTR as a whole. That's more of a group, so Southern, yeah. I'm going for Southern. There's clearly no bias in that. Let's just we got more stuff outside of the northeast. I know lots of it is because of licensing. Be quite cool to see that. What's that thing in Texas? I've seen a travel video on it. I mean, a Brighton would be cool in Florida. But yeah, there's some. Is it flirt trains in Houston, Austin, Texas? So it's like sort of quite unique. I wonder what the most popular US route DLC is. I don't think we've ever found out what that is. I know. Put your guesses in the chat. What? Yeah, text for some. What do you think is the most popular US route there is, sort of DLC wise? I feel like New York Trenton's going to be quite a popular one, as it's New York. And the Northeast Corridor. I don't know. I feel like Harlem Line. No, or Long Island. Long Island's been out longer. Don't know. But yeah, there is King Carrot. Do you think New York Trenton? Then Long Island comes to mind because Long Island's been out for years. Yeah, New York Trenton, yeah. The NEC. Which part of the NEC though? Newark Liberty to New Rochelle, Trenton to New York, or Boston Providence. I'm good, Joshua, how are you? Oh, why was that E60? What was wrong with them? Peninsula Corridor? I guess that was the base route, wasn't it? That was the base route. No, that was the deluxe. No, that was the deluxe route. Actually, the deluxe route for Train Sim World 2020. Still can't believe that's about 4 years ago. Flushing line. My knowledge of the New York subway is minimal, but it would be cool though. They do have quite old, funky trains, and of course, and third rail as well. Or was it fourth rail? What does the New York subway run on? Is it third rail or fourth rail? Or is it? Yeah. What does it run off? There might be overheads. I suppose you could set that to where's this one come from, or probably going back there, won't it? I wish we could still do this. You can't do that on the newer ones. Like that, or there we go. Cool. Yeah, I'll set that to yeah, return to free roam. Master key out. Slightly different gauge as well. Nice, right. Oh, 313 there. If only these things were still about in real life. But they're not anymore. They're gone. Lovely trains. Right, we're going to switch over to the BML now. What time is it in the game? 10 to 6. So maybe we spawn it at about 55. So yeah, I'll see you all in a couple of seconds. Saves you just looking at the menu. Hold on. Right, there we go. Back at Brighton Gate Line, and we're now on the Brighton Mainline, which is superb. Let's see. Hello, running. Yeah, it took a little bit of a while. If the Elizabeth line came, which part of the Elizabeth line though? I mean, you couldn't have the full shebang from, was it? Where does it go? Oh, what's the bloody place called? Well, I know, yeah, Reading, Heathrow, Abbeywood, Shenfield. I couldn't have the full thing. That'd be too long. Maybe the core, but then that's sort of automatic, so that'll get boring. Hopefully, it's not too long until that. It's a little bit. What's this? 1803. It's a little bit of time, isn't it? 1803. Yeah, okay. By the time we've run up there, it'll be about 9 minutes. Heathrow to Abbeywood, yeah, seems more reasonable. Totally different route, yeah. Right, let's get this set up. Come on. Oh, there. Right. You got a little T key thing there. Put it in. Press a button. There you go. I'm not trained in this, but yeah, the other night I was was it Friday night? I had my first night shift. It was actually really fun. So we got to take some 377s down to the sidings and sort of do all the doors and stuff. So that was good fun. We don't need that on. Let's get that off. That's all set up that end. Right, let's head through. Through we go. Which they can merge routes, so if they did Piccadilly, you could get Elizabeth line to Heathrow and then change to Piccadilly to Hammersmith and get District line to, that would be cool. Oh, what about, it was a little cab ride as well to the sidings, which was fun. What was I going to say? Should have actually opened the doors, actually. No, I can't remember now. Yes. Before I mentioned maybe some sort of when you've done Great Western Express and you get to London Paddington, maybe there could be like a bit like the scenario markers, but near the exit it could have a little marker saying, "Do you want to travel to the Bakerloo line?" You do that and it spawns you in at Paddington at the entrance, well, to the Bakerloo platforms. Something like that. Just saves you sort of going out to the menu at the same time, same weather, same day, but just it loads you into the other route. I love that. I don't know. I like that. It's a bit of a weird thing to mention. It's been in the game for quite a while, but in a lot of simulators, when you walk, there's no sort of, you don't bobble about. Whereas on here, if you look very carefully, you can see we sort of go side to side, which is walking. But a lot of games don't have that. Could you? Yeah. Right. Let's set that to day running. We'll get the safety systems on. There we go. They're all on. And you see DRA is actually, well, you can't do it on this one. It's already unisolated. You probably could, Luca, but probably wouldn't work very well. Get the key in. Oh, alright. Okay, there you go. And we'll get the doors open as well. Put DRA on. So we've got about 9 minutes until we're due off of Brighton. And we'll drive us up to Victoria, and that will be it. Oh, actually, as I mentioned, let's set that to Victoria. I think it's near the bottom, yeah, Victoria. There we go. There's our carriage for this evening. So we're going to be calling at, I think it was, Hassocks, Burgess Hill, Haywards Heath, Gatwick Airport, East Croydon, Clapham Junction, and London Victoria in about an hour, 10 minutes time. The only thing you despise is that the driver opens the door instead of unlocking them. Oh yes. Sure is, yeah, 1-4. What have we got? What's the middle unit?
Security personnel tour this station 24 hours a day.
On the country end. Let's have a look. $434. That's on the other end. Hey, don't go on ticket. You love go London commute at the 377, the 461 South Eastern High Speed. Your top two favourites. I mean, yeah, this route is the peak of train sim world, or sort of UK stuff, and South Eastern High Speed. That's also very good. Yeah, South Eastern and Brighton Mainline. But that's obviously my opinion. Yours might be different. Your favourite unit is 467. I'm referring to Texra. That's the shunter there. Not today, Superstar. Yeah, there's the 09 there. That's from West Somerset. And you've got the 313s there. Just imagine them not being there anymore, because they're not. Hello, Leo. Oh, and I don't think any 313s have been preserved, but I think there is one in storage. I suppose that sort of means it's preserved. Yeah, there's one in, I think 201's in storage. There's like a fund for it, like £10 a month to keep it in there. Or if a certain amount of people donate £10 a month to it, they can keep it. Was that for? Have we got the same unit on the back? Oh, if it was 434, then magic. 217 you miss. What's on platform 8? Which little facts I've actually learned is that 416. I believe they can't change this platform because it's listed. You see, all the other platforms are like that, and then this one's a wooden platform. But yeah, our trainer was saying that this is listed, so they can't change it. Something like that. Which it's a very nice platform in real life. It's different, wooden. Well, it's not supposed to be really used, E6, it's just there because it's there. Oh my god, they're flying in. Is it 405? How do you do a flyby shot? Plug in the keyboard on console, press 8, use shift to speed up, and then the arrow keys. That's how you do it. Oh, another one coming out on 7. You're doing a GWR service to Gatwick Airport. Nice. Right, not too long, and then we'll be off. Yeah, 01, so that's not too bad. So, yeah. 3 minutes and the service begins. They're all good ones, Joe. Do you know how to plug in a keyboard, press 8, use the arrow keys, and to speed up press shift. Or you could change to the classic control scheme, but then that's just, nah, don't do that. So keyboard's the way to go about that. And yeah, this is the much better 377 as well. The East Coastway one's quite an old 377. Sort of model wise, sound wise, whereas this one is, well, this is newer. This is, I think, AP sounds for this one as well. Hey Jason, how are you? Welcome in. And now we wait. Still got the red. We got two. It's like this is going to be the longest 2 minutes ever waiting for the service to begin. So yeah, semi-fast up to. It does look nice, doesn't it, from the outside? With sort of the sun coming down. Look at that. That does look good. It's nice. That'll be good, Joe. That'll be good. Brilliant idea, Joe. You have to glue yourself to Matt's PC. But BML, upgrade it. And chain yourself to Matt's PC. I'm not unchaining myself until it's been upgraded. Is this route another hour back? Yeah, it's about an hour. Up to, I think it's an hour and 10, hour and 5, hour and 10 minutes. It would, yeah. Yeah, certainly. Super clear yourself to match chair. Fantastic idea. Yeah, so if you've just joined, we are just waiting for the service to begin. So we've got about 30 seconds, and then about 2 minutes sort of dwell time, and then we'll be off. You plug in a keyboard, Luca. Oh yeah, I mean this route in South Eastern are fantastic. I mean, yeah, South Eastern definitely does come out on top, quality wise, performance wise, and sort of DLC wise. But then yeah, this route could be, it could be. Obviously, you've got a fantastic timetable done by Joe in the chat, which I suppose, I mean, it is. It's the, I don't know. I always say suppose. Yeah, is the best UK timetable and most popular or most busiest UK. Is it still the busiest, Joe? And obviously South Eastern's got quite a few services now, but it's still the busiest, I think. Does run better on 20 more too. Right, we've got the signal now. Bows. If we do take it to Portsmouth, direct line as it's your local is the Island line. Ah, but they've done that already. It is still the busiest. Nice. And there's Gatwick Express. Now, a little fact. Is it a fact? Most people probably know it already, but the Gatwick Express, Southern, Thameslink, which are in the game. We haven't got Great Northern in the game. They're all the same company. It's all GTR, go via Thameslink Railway, but they're just branded differently. So Southern and Gatwick Express. Oh, this is the part-time one though. Right, Business Express, yes. Oh, it is. Smart PIS as well, as I still like to call it. Essex, Burgess Hill, Haywards Heath. Yeah. Well, I think Southern drivers can drive Gatwick Express. I mean, the 387s do run on the Coastway route. So I think on the East Coastway, there's most of the time there is a 387 on it. Right, let's get the doors shut. And it'll be Hassocks next. Hey Tyler, how are you? Looking forward to tomorrow, mate? Be a fun day. Yesterday it was the Three Bridges Express. I had to look up for a second, just at the headlights again, just in case. Hello Kyle. Hello Richie again. On last Sunday there was a 387 running Brighton Eastbourne services. It pulled in next door to my Victoria train. And you get a lunch buffet as well, Tyler, which is actually quite really nice. Yeah, good fun. And the brilliant thing is the travel pass also includes South Eastern, so that's even better. 377 and 387 view is not the better way. You are sort of sandwiched to the side, aren't you? Which I suppose is the good thing about the 700, and what a lot of people liked is it's not sandwiched to one side. The worst one is the 385. The 385 is that's Diddy. I feel sorry for the Birmingham Cross City Line drivers. So used to the 323 and a nice, basically open cab, and there's going to be the 385. Which, oh no, there is it there? What's the bloody the 7? Was it the 790? No, is it the 760? Now what's the new one West Midlands have got? 730. That, yeah, 730s. But it's like tiny. Yeah, it's about 730. That's a bad view. Preston Park. 1 year ago yesterday, Tyler. 1 year ago exactly. We were stood here. Mad how fast time goes. Cool. Hello, Mavir. How are you? Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, the City Beam livery is... I mean, Southeastern always do a great job of their liveries. Yeah, Southeastern, I suppose, blue City Beam. That's amazing. Hello, Davidoff. You got Euro Truck, and when you press the clutch, it moves. I mean, I suppose it would. Well, I think all the trucks in there are automatic. So what one's it moving? It might be moving the accelerator or brake by accident. 34 months. Much appreciated, Davidoff. How are you getting on, Davidoff? How's it going? That is, yeah, 34 months. Almost 3 years. Much appreciated, Davidoff. I mean, that's another weird thing. 3 years ago, almost. Since we started getting members. Yeah, September 2020. Really quick. Yeah, much appreciated, Davidoff. Should we get a flyby shot? Oh, is it your birthday today, Davidoff? Oh, happy birthday, Davidoff. Can we get some happy birthdays in the chat for Davidoff? Assuming it is your birthday today, but I'm assuming it is, as you said, birthday boy. I'm alright, how are you? Which one's better? Oh my god, hello, why is that fly door open? That is a bug. 484 or 323? I prefer the 323. Because it's the cross city line. I don't know what does that though with the fly door at the back. It's been, yeah, since 20 mile too. Is it because it thinks there's another unit behind it or something, so it just opens it up? Because then when you try and close it, it just doesn't close. So there you go on ticket, thanks for coming in. Lovely. And here's another big question. What does everyone think the summer update's going to be? I mean, assuming it's going to be some sort of route package. With, I mean, it could be. I don't know. Is it going to be US, Germany, or UK? Or could it be something different? Could it be... I mean, it's got to be UK in there. Could it be UK, I know, France, US? Yeah. What does everyone think? What routes do you think we're going to see over the summer? Assuming they are doing some sort of route bundle. Those things are heavy. I've not had the privilege of doing that yet, Tyler. I've heard they're very dirty though, so best to wear gloves. Oh, Joe knows. Japan would be awesome. I mean, Japan doesn't actually seem... I mean, it does seem quite likely. Not to be a base route, that would be cool if it was so. But it does seem quite likely, because we've now got Uni and Workshop working on Train Sim World. And I suppose I think it's a he makes Japanese, or sort of Asian routes, Japanese, Chinese routes. So Japanese route, yeah, I can't imagine... and I can't imagine us not seeing one within the next sort of year or so. Oh dear, Joe. An Express UK route? What do you mean by an Express UK route? Like a main line or New Haven line? That'd be cool. Have I heard about Trains to Mile 4? It's nothing official. More of a rumour. So I still don't see why there would be a Trains to Mile 4, because we only had Trains to Mile 3 last year. It would be turning it into FIFA. So it's only a rumour. Yeah, it'll be cool. Right, here we are. There's no 8 coach dot marker here. So I don't think there is. No. So like Castle Versberg, but oh, you mean like a high speed route? I say Castle Versberg again. Yeah, another high speed route, like another LGV one or something. For the US, you could see a remastered Long Island Railroad, if not a northeastern US passenger route. Fair enough. Right, let's go. Make the PRS go faster. I wonder if at some point we would see the new style CIS. The ones they've got at London Bridge and Gatwick and sort of the main big places. For the Japanese route, that would be the Tohoku Shinkansen and the Akita Shinkansen, as they're both owned by JR East. Dovetail Games have the license for it. I never know then. Yeah, Japanese route would be awesome. I don't know about high speed route though. I mean, Castle Versberg, we've had high speed routes. They're all right. Yeah, I would like to see maybe like almost like a Japanese Niedertalbahn, or some sort of metro route in Japan, like what we had on Train Sim Classic, the Tokyo commuter route. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. French commuter. Thing is, if they did upgrade Long Island Railroad, would they add? Is it the third track they've got? The third track. And where would it go to? I mean, where? Yeah, Ronkonkoma. How far sort of is that from Hicksville? Yeah, it's not that exciting, is it, Joe? I mean, it was very cool the first few times Castle Versberg, but then after you've done it about 5-6 times, it's like actually there's not really much I'm doing here. I'm pressing Q or circle, and that's about it. Three different types at Gatwick. I don't know, the newer ones. I know platform 3. Yeah, platform 3's got them. Yeah, platform 3's definitely got them. Sort of the TV screen, flat screen TV. Yeah. Just imagine getting your TV and turning it 90 degrees. That makes any sense. Those ones. You've been 2019. They grade separated the entire main line. Leads to Doncaster in Train Sim World. What do you have running on that LNER? Northern? No, not would be Northern. That would be Northern, wouldn't it? I think. Here we are. Yeah, that's the one, Tyler, yeah. And then some of them say not calling at. Let's have a look at that back fly. Let's see if we can close the back fly door, but I think it's probably stuck. I mean, it was shut, wasn't it, before? Let's have a look. fact, even this one's shut. Why is that one shut? I think are they the weather doors? Flyer doors and then weather doors.
Within the station building.
Right, let's get the thing shut. That's Hayward Heath. That would be cool, yeah. But yeah, I mean, a bit like Edinburgh Waverley Station on Edinburgh Glasgow. That's got sort of that, but on a smaller scale. It's got all the boards up. Not another southeastern extension. Come on, Joe. I know you want to add more services to it. Although saying that, I suppose there wouldn't really be much more to add. I mean, say if it was... Actually, no, it would be quite a bit, actually. I suppose if it was up to Victoria, you'd have some of the services there already. That would be LNER and Northern only Doncaster. Secretly you like that. I like the idea. Extend Southeastern again. Southeastern 3.0. There could also be Grand Central, Cross Country and TP Express, but they would have to be AI services. Need the Southeastern Mainline. That'd be cool as well. Down through Tunbridge, Ashford, up to Charing Cross or Cannon Street, one of them. That's Cannon Street, isn't it? I think for those ones. That's true, Joe. Yeah, and ATS, Alan Thompson Sim. I think they're working on trains. Well, they are working on Train Sim World. And they've done, what, King's Cross, King's Lynn, Manchester, Liverpool, so lots of exciting bits and bobs. And the Train Sim Classic routes usually have something... I think the Liverpool-Manchester one had CDRA. So, I mean, that would be cool to see on Train Sim World. When's the next Bus Sim 21 content? Don't know. Not sure. That'd be cool, Crazy Dash. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, Nidderstown Barn, you had the trains doing the horn, but then that wasn't implemented onto Midland Mainline or Edinburgh. No, Midland Mainline. But then it is different developers. Glasgow Subway TSW shifts. 484 is a nice train. Isle of Wight, modern. It's nice. Yeah, that is Rivet's best DLC. Island Line 2022. But then again, it is third rail, so a bit of bias towards it. But no, it is very good. Edinburgh Glasgow was alright. But yeah, not to the same sort of standard as Isle of Wight 22. Well, it did have working lifts though. That was quite cool. I think that was more sort of just an experimental thing. As we haven't seen them again since. Okay, he wants to come on. And the cat wants to sit behind again. How about this is Hayward Heath. What about the 323? As I said, that's also a really good train, and it's on the Cross City line, which I'd say is the best UK route DLC of Train Sim World 3. Little to no layering, so at a place like Glasgow Central, seeing just 314s is a bit strange. Fair enough. Right, we got a little bit of time here. It'll be Gatwick Airport next. Lovely. Get the door shut in about 30 seconds. Full guys for the members stream, maybe. Don't forget about the Glossop line. I always forget about the Glossop line. Yeah, as we didn't see. Don't think we saw lifts on there. Yeah, the Glossop line's cool. Did you do the timetable for Glossop, Jay? Was average for you? South Eastern extension up to Margate, or would be Ramsgate. Ramsgate and back. Slightly above. Yeah, Glossop line's alright. So the thing is about Glossop though, there's not I suppose much to do. Sort of service variation wise. It's obviously realistic to what the 323s do. I don't think I did, looking back I always forget. Fair enough. Yeah, I suppose with Glossop it's just a realistically, there's not really much variation in the services on it. It's just Glossop, well, Hadfield, Manchester, Hadfield, yeah. Your best work is obviously the BML. And South Eastern. South Eastern is fantastic. And the amount of trains on there now as well. Arsenal won the cup final, did they? Wow. That'd be cool, Daniel. And we're off. There were your two babies, Joe. BML and South Eastern. The guard. Oh yeah, you've got the guard scenario, haven't you? Guard mode scenario on Glossop. That is cool. Yeah, that is cool seeing that. Hopefully soon New York Trenton. You want to see an actual good bus simulator sometime, like the bus standard with better frames and set in the UK. That would be cool. Yeah, the bus is probably the best you can get to an actual good bus simulator. I mean, it's getting there. It's still early access, but yeah, I'm sure obviously they hopefully optimise it more. It's Unreal Engine 5 now as well. Brighton and Hove in a bus sim. Oh, that would be superb. Likelihood of it quite low. Let's get a flyby shot. Actually, we'll do it going over the viaduct. Actually, no, we'll do it. Let's get a spot on that before we go onto the viaduct. Get a little bit of grass in it. There you go. Yeah, Ompsy's good because, well, the UK stuff. Yeah, Brighton Hove was in bus sim. Would it be up to your standard BML in your opinion? File, yeah. Brighton Hove, yeah, where Brighton Hove buses would be fantastic. There's always going to be bloody London buses. Ompsy London, they'll probably be the bus London at some point, but London buses are boring. They're all just red and yeah. I mean, they're all right, but then again, that's bias. That's a very biased view. Oh dear, sorry. Another 12 coach there. Lovely. They're all just red. Just like German trains, yeah. Hello LaserJet, how are you? What would you say the best bus in the buses? I like the MAN double decker. You do, yeah. You've got the big lemon, yellow, compass bus, white and sort of maroon. Obviously Brighton and Hove, cream and red, although soon to be just blue. Boring. Yeah, you got a bit more. Have you seen that, Joe? Yeah, Brighton and Hove are going to be basically just getting rid of their identity, getting rid of the cream and red, and changing it with a very boring blue. Which I think is just a completely stupid decision. And a lot of people think the same as well. Sort of, even drivers. From what I've seen in the Discord and other bits and bobs. That must be, yeah. Oh. That's the Southwest train's going out of business. I mean, yeah, cream and red is sort of, it's like with London buses. When you think of London buses, you think red buses. When you think Brighton and Hove buses, if you know Brighton and Hove buses, you just think cream and red. But no, they're going to change it to just a very boring, generic blue. So sort of completely losing the brand identity. Everybody just wants flirts. You're supposed to get boring if that does happen. You have a read around yours? Nice. I was actually in Tunbridge Wells the other day, and it's like the Wild West there for bus companies. There's so many bus companies in Tunbridge Wells. There was Metro Bus, Arriva, Brighton and Hove. Brighton and Hove Metro Bus are the same company, but just obviously different liveries. Yeah, there was so many different bus companies there, not sort of ones I don't know, but in the night some buses would get out, see though. There you go, now becomes quadruple tracked. Who do they play, Joseph? Oh, Joseph, have you, yeah, you should play some golf. PGA 2K23, it's the free game of the month on PSP. Fantastic. Flying up, you've got Thameslink Depot. Obviously, no Thameslink in sight at the moment. As we come up to Three Bridges. Oh, Smudge okay, he wants to go out. Go there. He wants to go out. Yeah, trains yesterday weren't going south of Three Bridges. It was absolutely chaos at Three Bridges. You've played it, it's okay, it's hard to... Yeah, I suppose it's different, isn't it, to PGA 2K21. Sure is, yeah, she's back. And we've done another route after this, probably just this. That's probably Diddy's Coastway as well, and that'll be it. Sort of, yeah, Eastbourne to London via Brighton. Have we got a few minutes at Gatwick, I'll let Case out. Which it depends, we might be lucky, we might have a minute or two there. Don't know what time it said we were due in actually, was it 31 past? See, something cool to see as well would be, obviously with the HUD off you can't see the timetable, unless you look at the CIS at stations. It would be cool to have, yeah, like a bit of paper clipped there, which the timetable when the game goes on to the bit of paper. Sort of updates with each service you do. Oh god, Joe. Yeah. Well, tell me about it. I've got to have one of those sticky roller things. Yeah, that OMSI too, where it sort of goes onto there. Yeah, I've got to have one of those sticky roller things to get bloody all the air off. As the uniform is black, and then one of our cats has white hair, who's like the hairiest one. So yeah, it just is meh. That's true, yeah. Oh really, do we need the circle of the yellow bar? I suppose it is handy, isn't it? Yeah, be good. This is Gatwick Airport, which looks fairly different now. Not a lot different, but it's got a bit of work going on. Still not a nice station, looks-wise. Yeah, that's the reason why, Joe. It's about a minute dwell time, Crazy Dash. Actually, it should be about a minute dwell time. So yeah, about a minute. Right, bear with me. I'm quickly going to let the cat out. Scratching at the door and stuff, so hold on. We've got a little bit of time. So actually, no we haven't. Bloody cats, hold on. Let me let her out. Come on, move it. Right, cat is out. No more. No more pounding about. Let's get the door shut. I've got to move the chair back in now. Alright. East Croydon next. Let's get that back on as well. No, not that. That's the wrong thing. There. Done. We're off. Ooh. Dark there. Is that dark zone or something? See, the timetable is the best thing about this route. There's other things are... Shadows, yeah. They rather wait until it's departure time or close them. Well, yeah, you've got to wait until if the train's early, you've got to wait until departure time. Or about 20 seconds before, 20 to 30 seconds before. Start closing the doors. Well, the station I'm working at now, that's not really the case. That's basically every time the trains are late. So it usually goes out late. Just missing the 700, hopefully one day, yeah, that'd be cool. And the layers, yeah, -1, that'd be cool. And we're off. This is the long stretch, this is, between Gatwick and East Croydon. Yeah, 16 odd miles. Goes on and on. And it should be East Croydon Platform 1. I'm going to be coming into. Class 376 have the most rock hard seats you've ever sat on. I've never actually been on a 376. I need to go on one. Same with a 465. I've never been on a 465. Or a 466 for that matter. I always see them, I'm always really close to them, just don't go on them. I need to make it my mission this summer to go on a 376. Thing is though, they're always on the South London or sort of South East London routes, aren't they? They don't really travel out of London. Coming on Salfords. Another 12 coach there, always nice to see. Also, even though Gatwick Express trains, the 387s, do have quite sort of rock solid seats, They are very quiet and comfortable. Sort of, you know, there's not really much bouncing around, and yeah, they're very quiet. Like on these trains on the inside, they're not loud, but then you can quite sort of clearly hear yeah, the motors and stuff. But on the 387s, it's like dead silent inside. You will not regret it. Yeah, anything more than an hour and a half crazy dash, and that's that. Whoa. We should tonight, Joseph. Get Brighton Gamer on, and then yeah, do some golf. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's what, half hour. How do you get the indicator mod for the Digibus Mirage? Someone actually sent it to me, so I don't know where they got it from, but they sent it to me. Yeah, but I'd imagine it's probably on Fellows Film. If you just look up sort of Digibus Mirage or Optier Solo mod, it'll probably come up. Got Ellswood. And down to 80. Hopefully West Coast Mainline and East Coast Mainline's announced. Yeah, hopefully we do get something sort of big this summer. Yeah, as I suppose last summer the UK South Eastern High Speed wasn't extended, which was cool, but it wasn't really sort of what people were expecting. I suppose, you know, East Coast Mainline, West Coast Mainline sort of thing. So yeah, it will be cool to see what we get. Although personally, I was quite happy with the South Eastern extension because it's third rail. And you've got the bit to Ashford. Well, I haven't driven that bit in ages. Oh, nice, great. That's 700 111. Very nice. Hopefully we do get something big. On a 48 2023. With the 484 enhanced. And the steam railway. On specific Surfliner and trains, so that'll be cool. Coastal route. Third route, yeah, it's Joe. We're on the same boat for that. Harry, how are you? Exactly. What about the US third rail routes, Joe? I mean, Harlem line, that's great fun. Sort of New York third rail routes. What? Is that farm sim, Luke? Oxygen, David, Oxy. Yeah, what's that for? I don't know, 2045. Oh, what train? Get your S7 stock on there. Class 48. They've already had a 485, haven't they? 486. Have they had a 4? I think they've had a 486. The class 487. Be fun if the timetable's good. Harlem is good. Fair enough. Crazy Dash. Long Island Railroad. Hey, lovely how you was in Disney World. Let's just have a couple of people over there at the moment from the server. Very nice. How was it? Was it what you expected? What do you think's going to happen when the TSW franchise ends? I don't think it will. It will Train Sim World end? I suppose it's the brand or sort of the franchise has been built up over the years, but I mean, what would you call it? I mean, if TSW did end, it was a completely different titled game by Dovetail Games, which was Trains. Just Train Simulator. Oh god, we are speeding a bit. 92 there. Must be 93, it's probably down. I'm reading the chat alright. Maybe the same platform but different branding. Maybe. But I think Train Sim World's quite a good name for it. TSW. Oh, you were on about Farm Sim. How nice, Harry. Extremely scenic and very busy. Yeah, from the clips I've seen with the Hudson line, wow. It's very pretty. Oh yeah, Flight Sim World. I've actually got it. I've never downloaded it, but I got it. You know, with Steam they do those weird packages. I think I probably bought like a Train Sim Classic group, but then Flight Sim World was in the package with it, or something weird like that. Yeah, so I've got Flight Sim. I just never bothered downloading it. I'm just waiting for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Get that on the Xbox, and we'll start doing Flight Sim again. I don't know if we'll actually ever do Flight Sim again on the PC. Just can't be bothered. It always has about a 100GB update to it. What about Bus Sim World, Joe? Bus Sim World. Would Dovetail do a Bus Sim World? I suppose there's not really much point, is there? Because of the bus. It would just be in direct competition with that. And with TML's experience of doing a bus sim, there just wouldn't be much point. Unless it was UK based. So obviously on the bus at the moment it's just Berlin and Hamburg coming at some point. Yeah, is that Joe? Exactly. Yeah, Bus Sim World. It does. It sounds like a good name, doesn't it? But then, yeah, as I said, there's the bus, and TML, I suppose, know what they're doing as they've done bus sims for quite a few many years now. So unless Dovetail pulled something out of the bag and did, London or something, it would just be, yeah. Yeah, that's true, Joe. True. I just don't think it would be something they would do, they? I mean, yeah, but the bus is Bus Sim World. Unreal Engine. Well, yeah, sort of next gen. So, well, I think soon to be on next gen at some point. UK bus sim, that would be cool. It would be cool to get a modern UK bus sim. That's really, it's just OMSI, isn't it? I mean, OMSI's good. OMSI's very good, but yeah, obviously quite a. OMSI is Train Sim Classic for buses. For now. This is busy. Look at this. This is really good timing at South Croydon. There you got a train on every single line. Oh, that's fantastic. All 377s as well. That is awesome. If only we'd all sort of pass through at the same time. That would be cool. Joe, make it happen. You know what to do. Boo yourself to match chair. How did I get the other map for the bus? It was on the workshop, Steam Workshop. I think there's only the 2 on there still. Right, coming into East Croydon, there's always a new building here every time I come here. There's always some sort of new building which has gone up. There's a lot of development going on at East Croydon. A lot of development. Just want a double header service. See you, Crazy Dash, come in, take care. Gotta put your worker's hat on. Doing a double header at the moment on the layout, lovely. Cool. DRA's on. Now we were actually a little bit earlier.
Leave your luggage unattended on the station.
And Clapham Junction next.
May be removed without warning or destroyed or damaged by the security services.
Lovely. And we wait again. Past 73, don't know the other one. And you can actually, hang on, I don't know, yeah, but you can see 375s here. I don't know if we'll see one at this time. I think they're about 14 past. Yeah, you can see the 375s here going down to Hastings because of engineering works. Are you on about train operator 377, Jay? It's quite a cool idea. Something different, isn't it? How do you get the Steam Workshop for the bus? Go onto your Steam, the bus page, and then Workshop. And that light up the top there, that's I think that's called the Cyclops light. Well, that's the nickname for it, Cyclops. Busting World could be an attempt to do a dovetail. Maybe that's what that dovetail direct's going to be. Introducing, rebranding Trainsim World, Busting World. That's what's up, Joe. Right, signal is still red. That would have been very naughty closing the doors there. I just had to double check. Yeah, can't close the doors yet. There you go, signal. Time, yep, time to leave. Let's get the doors shut. DRA off. Signal again. Off we go. Clapham Junction next. Let's watch it leaving. And we end in the stream at Vic. I was saying, well, it was just a bit sort of chavvy. You know what I mean? Sort of the music was a bit sort of out of place. I think that was really the only thing about it, was the music. Yeah, it was the music. I mean, yeah, the video itself was quite cool. It was just the music with it was just, you know, it was like it was aimed at what was the best phrasing? Aimed at people who you wouldn't associate with liking trains. Almost like a GTA sort of trailer. That would be the music for it. The music just didn't suit well. I can see what they were trying to do. They were probably trying to make it look really cool. Sort of, oh, Train Sim World 3, really cool, high speed, massive freight. But yeah, it just didn't really fit with the audience. What are they doing so close to the edge? Unbelievable. Oh, it is, yeah. Although, maybe there should be the option to have Train Sim 2015 music in the settings somewhere. What music do you want? Train Sim 3 or Train Sim 2015 menu music? Because that is like different gravy. Oh yeah, let me show you that thing as well. Something I've learned in the training school. If I find one. So this signal here, above the, well, yeah, it's manually controlled by the signaller. Headphone passengers. If we can find one. Is this one here? This is one here, I think. Oh, we're speeding again. What we like? Yeah, this is an automatic signal. These 2 bars above it make it an automatic signal, which means it's controlled by the flow of trains. And then you also get semi-automatic signals, which are basically the same with the 2 bars, but it just says semi on the top one. But I haven't seen one of them on Train Sim World, or at least on this route. There should be a workshop for the bus. Oh yes, Joe. Even the trailer for Train Sim 2015 was just, oh, it was great. Also, the intro video. The music, oh, it was fantastic. Yeah, I didn't know it before. But I haven't seen a semi one on Train Sim World. Unless maybe they're just quite rare. Yes, this one here is manually controlled. And then the little, let me go back actually, the little, nothing I've learned. That little diamond underneath there, I believe means it's limited clearance. So there'd probably be a signal post phone there, but you shouldn't use it. You should only use it if there's no other ways of communication and it's like a complete emergency. Say that one there, you've got the X and the phone there. Shouldn't be used unless it's a complete emergency. No, yeah, I can see why, Joe. No, not too far to Clapham Junction. And yeah, we'll be finishing at Victoria. And that's about 2 hours then. Yeah, we learnt all of this in PTS, which I had to do, personal track safety, which was quite fun actually, the assessment for that. One of the practical assessment was going to Streatham Hill and putting teacocks and detonators down, which was cool. Yes, yeah. Well, that's 60. Says there is no, it should be, unless you're not on the online bit. Yeah, make sure you're connected to sort of Steam. Here's Balham we're about to go through. Been quite a good service this one. No, not a driver, Joe. Not a driver. Maybe in many years. But I don't know. No, not yet. I guess so, Joe, yeah, I guess so. But no rush. Unless AI takes over. But I'd hope not. Wandsworth comment. Nice, and come up to Clapham Junction. And after Clapham Junction it's in Victoria, where we'll be ending. But yeah, Eastbourne all the way up to All the way up to Victoria via Brighton. That's true, yeah. A bit of a mixed bunch. I mean, from observations, it always seems Thameslink drivers are much younger than Southern drivers are much older. So from my observations. Oh, I see, yeah, Joe. And this is Clapham Junction we're coming into. There's no stop marker here, so it's just to the end. See Battersea Power Station already. Oh, hello. Whoa. Freight train there, look at that. 66. That's not bad, Patricia. I mean, for the biggest map expansion, that's quite good. Nice, Jay. You have to train up your you'll have to train up your timetable apprentice. Oh, that could have been a nice screenshot there. I wonder where that one's off to. Where do those lines go actually? They go off, is that the one towards Richmond off that way? Yeah, Richmond way off that way. I mean, I always sort of assume Clapham as being sort of a two-way junction, but then it's not a sort of three-way. BML, South West Mainline, or I think, yeah, down to Richmond. I mean, you can even go off the West London line here as well. Also, another fact, which I've learned recently. Can you guess why the red light is always at the bottom? Why is the red light always at the bottom? It's always the bottom aspect, but why? Right. Let's go. Hounslow, Richmond and oh, Windsor's that way as well, okay. And we're off. Off to Victoria. So we're racing another train there as well. Might probably stop at Battersea Park there, unless it's up from Horsham. Not that, Joe. Have another guess. It's something we don't get much of in the UK anymore. Happens in winter, but we just don't get much of it anymore. And it's actually quite a sort of good reason as well. But it's just not, yeah, not one you'd think of. Yes, snow, Joe. I think there was another reason as well, but yeah, the snow on the little sun covers, the snow will build up. So if we take this one for example, yeah, the snow would build up on this one, block that aspect, build up on this one, block that aspect, but for the red, it can't be blocked. So that even if it did snow and all the other aspects were, you know, covered with the snow on the little sun visor things, it would never block the red, as red is the most important signal. So that's why. No, quite a few cool things. I've got double yellow, so that's, I think that does clear us into Victoria. No, it doesn't. No, we stopped outside. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what I was sort of thinking, Super Stebino. It's because of the snow. There might have been another reason as well. I think that was the only reason though, because of the snow. So yeah, it's quite clever. Now, see, as red is the most important, it's at the bottom. Oh, brilliant, single yellow. That's we're cleared into Victoria. Platform 19, so we're right over the far side. About 9ish, Joseph. Yeah, about 9ish. So we get Lewis on as well. Do some golf. Oh, I see. No, so that's AJ. Drop from green to red as a failsafe. And I was here the other day actually on, what was it, Thursday I was here. I decided I'd go up to London and back on the train for the fun of it basically, I was bored. So I went one way up and then one way down. And I was outside the gates for about 3 minutes. And in that time, I went out to the front to get a video. If you remember, you might have seen the down the Mole Valley. So I got a video of the front. Absolutely stank of fumes out there. It's all the just all the bits and bobs, people smoking out the front, all the cars or taxis or sort of all going. And I went inside. Someone asked for money, not forcibly, and I got back on the train. All in about 3 minutes. The concourse is nice, yeah. Here we are, this is London Victoria. Oh, go to on, don't be scared. So that 2, 3, goes off. Nice, well, we did it. We made it to Victoria. Eventful, yeah. Well, that is going to be it. For today's Train Sim World, or just this Train Sim World live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was East Coastway, Eastbourne to Brighton, and then the Brighton Mainline up to Victoria from Brighton. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in. Hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye guys.